Brian, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first for this one, the Copa America?
Who went first last time?
I did. I for
I
the
can go
Euros.
first if you want.
All right. All right. So once
I don't
again,
mind.
the wonderful foot mob also has a predictor for the Copa America. So we're gonna use this once again. All right.
Do you want to share that with me?
Oh, that's right. See,
Or I
I
can
keep
see it.
forgetting, man. I keep forgetting to do this. How are you gonna
Nah, you're
make your
good.
picks without being able to see?
I know. Yeah, I was like, let me just pull up on my screen just in case you don't end up pulling them up. But
No, 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 no. You shouldn't have to do all that. So,
yeah, I might actually feel like I don't know. I feel like a lot of these guesses are a little bit more predictable, but
all right, but
we'll
yeah,
we'll
we'll see
see.
what happens. You never know. But go ahead, Brian.
All right. So for my first group, I think it's very, very obvious who's going first. Canada, they're such a great team. So no, just kidding. Obviously, Argentina's gonna be first. I mean, I don't think there's any disputing that they're literally like one of the favorites for the tournament. If not the favorite, last time I checked, it was both Brazil and Argentina, but now it might just be Argentina.
Yeah, it is Argentina.
But
Argentina's one, Brazil's two.
yeah, so like it's literally like they're one of the favorites, and they're one of the favorites for the reason based off their like recent performance. They
Yeah,
just won the World Cup, and like if we
at
don't
the
see them
last
like
Copa
getting any,
America.
yeah, we don't see them getting any worse than they already are. They're pretty good, and then like obviously they have the goat Messi, so
If
he's
you
gonna
want to
carry
say
us
that.
to he's gonna carry us to the future. Just kidding, nah, but like even now how it is, like the team is so stacked that he doesn't even have to do that much. He can really just like goal poach basically and just like somewhat control the field, but not as much as he used to before. So they're obviously gonna be first. I think second, I actually want to keep Canada there. I don't know why. I just
Wow.
feel like
Okay.
yeah, I kind of want to shake it up a little bit dude, because like now I'm thinking at the Euros, like thinking back at the Euros, and I'm just like, dude, there's so much like switch ups that I feel like I should go a little bit more obscure,
I'm telling
and
you,
this could,
there's a sleeper every tournament, no matter what.
yeah, this could end up biting me in the butt. But I mean, I'm seeing like a lot of like actual like upset games, and it's kind of making me want to be a little bit more obscure.
Yes.
But then for third, I actually don't know who I want to put for third, because low key, Peru. I could see Peru third,
Is that what you're
but
going with?
no, I'll keep it the same. I'll keep
All
Chile and
right.
Peru down.
Okay. So no movement here.
No, I'll keep that one basically. That one, I don't know. I feel like I could see Chile and Peru swapping. I do want to put Canada up there because I want in my heart, I believe that they will actually like do decent, but that could be very horrible decision. But yeah, then we'll go down to our second group.
Yes.
Proof of of fun right here. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm throwing Ecuador up there because I gotta support my boy Moises Caicedo, and obviously Mexico's been very lackluster. They have not really been the Mexico of the past. They're actually throwing a lot, which is not good for them. And I feel like they actually got lucky because I feel like they could have got a way harder group than they did. This is probably like the easiest group I would say.
Nah, that's
For,
cap. I'll tell you why when it's
nah,
my turn. You'll see.
I think this is the easiest group. So
Nah, I don't think
I
so.
would put Ecuador first. I want to put Mexico second because I feel like it's just crazy to not put them second. Like there's no way they don't. But I want to put them third just for the memes. I want to keep Jamaica second, but nah, just fuck it. I'll put
If
Mexico
you put
second.
Jamaica second, I don't even want to hear the rest of what you have to say. Cause whatever, if you want to put Mexico third, that's fine. But Jamaica second is hilarious.
Nah, go Mexico second. Go Mexico second. Then
Nah, I'm not
Venezuela
upset
third.
about the Mexico third. I'm more upset about you putting Jamaica second.
Yeah, no, go Venezuela third. Jamaica's gonna be
I
last.
was like, man, I don't know what you're
It's
talking
just
about.
you gotta. I feel like Jamaica's just one of those support. That's a bias, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
I mean,
I
one,
always go for Jamaica.
Leon Bailey does not want to play for them because they're very unprofessional.
Yeah,
Two, I think they have a good amount of injuries. I think all they have is Antonio and
yeah,
and I forget his name. He played for Everton. He's the winger, Gray, Demar Gray.
yeah.
That's like all they have. That's literally all they have right now. Um, I,
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go bold. Throw Venezuela second.
all right.
That way Mexico can be third. Cause honestly, I Mexico. in my head, I feel like they're gonna end up turning it around and they're gonna actually have a pretty good tournament. I don't like obviously not gonna go crazy
Remember
far, but like
that
though
there's
I
no
feel
third
like there
places
is a
in
chance
this
they can.
tournament.
Yeah, I feel like there is a chance that they can go second and go a little ahead, but I'm just gonna throw them third because based this is based off their like previous
That's fair.
performances, and end up like putting goals back and forth with Brazil, but prior to that one game, it's been literally shambolic. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yep.
So then
They're
we go to Group
experimenting.
C. In Group C, we are Group C. So we obviously know who's going first.
See, you said the
The
easiest.
USA
This is
boys.
the easiest group. What are you talking
This
about?
is not the easiest. This is
Bruh.
not the easy. All right. Okay,
Oh,
throw Uruguay up first. I feel like this
I'm
is
telling you,
pretty
once
easy
I
in my
pick Mike picks, you'll see why you're wrong about all this. But
I
why?
feel like Uruguay's first just because like they're one of these teams that like is one of the favorite. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. See, it's not the easiest group though. Let
It
me tell you
is.
why.
It is
Let
the
me tell you
easiest
why.
group.
Let me tell you why.
Let me tell you
Because as
something.
much as I'm raving about the US, they have actually been like very inconsistent. They've
Yeah,
been
but
putting
the
up
rest of the teams are shit.
but Panama can actually like
uh,
they can play.
if
They can
you
play
get knocked out
decently.
to Panama, you won't hear the end of it by me. Just letting you know.
I know we won't, but I'm just telling you what could happen. Like the
I don't know.
inconsistency of the U.S. right now is kind of crazy. The bias in my head that we just tied
You
with
guys have the
Brazil is
goat
keeping me
Greg
up. So,
Berhalter.
and we got the GOAT Christian Pulisic, LeBron James of soccer. But anyways, I feel like the team is actually like honestly, I wanted to throw them up first, and this is like strictly biased. But I actually feel like there's a chance. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I feel very
If
confident. I
you
feel like the
want
Brazil
to,
thing
go for
I
it,
feel like the
man.
Brazil thing really boosted my ego a little bit, and it made me want to think that they're back. But I just
um,
feel like I look at their team and it's actually like good. Like I have not actually felt confident about a U.S. team like this in a while, and I feel like it's because like a lot of these players they're actually like playing for big teams, and they're actually like sometimes they gel. Obviously, there's the games where they have their inconsistencies, but I feel like there's definitely potential there, and they're like I feel like they're getting to that point where they're actually gonna start playing good football. So we'll see, but that's basically self-explanatory for that group. Yeah, Bolivia, I don't see them doing better than Panama at all. I feel like if anything, if Panama at most is going second, but I doubt it. And then we go to Group D, which is actually a pretty decent group. I want to obviously Brazil. I'm gonna have them first. Colombia, but I don't want to like not throw up Colombia because actually Brazil has been underperforming, as the goat Ronaldinho said, which is obscure or which is very like random if nobody's caught up with what's going on Twitter. He Ronaldinho said that like this is one of the worst Brazil teams ever, and that he's not gonna be like cheering for them just to find out it was like him promoting like him doing an advertisement, which is crazy. But so he like caused a lot of controversy saying that like Brazil was like horrible and that he's not going to support them. But anyways, besides the point, I think he actually did say something that was true though, and they have been a little bit lackluster recently. Like we know Brazil as this team that just destroys everybody. They have these players that do a bunch of crazy skills. They're always like basically like toying with their opponents with like based off sure skill of these players. Like literally, look at all their teams from back, and they've never had a team that disappoints. These dudes always have stars, always. And now they do have stars. Don't get me wrong; they still got the Vinny's around, but I feel like they don't have that one like captain that's actually like meshing it all together, like taking charge of the team, kind of holding them up to a standard, basically. Like I feel like the work ethic isn't there that it used to be. So I kind of want to put them second because Colombia's form has been pretty good, but just because they're Brazil, I'm gonna keep them first. Colombia's obviously second. Then I'm actually gonna throw Paraguay up third, just because Costa Rica, I feel like they're just not it. Like Taylor Navas can't do it anymore. Dude's not it, buddy. Like, buddy, just hang it up. But and then so yeah, I feel like that. I do. I kind of want to change. Wait, go back up. Go back up to Group A. What did I have for Group A? Nah, I'm keeping it. I'll keep it the same. All right, I'm
all
ready for the
right,
knockouts.
all right.
Gotta make sure I'm not making too dumb of decisions. You're like, I gotta go some change, but I can't change them. I think the very first game is obviously Argentina. I don't think there's any arguing that. I feel like that's very self-explanatory. Ecuador, I think, is also very self-explanatory. I don't think Canada's gonna like make it past. I don't want to like. I don't think Canada, Mexico, U.S. None of them. If they get here, I don't think they go through. Just respectfully. Actually, I'll throw up Canada for the memes. Just throw Canada for the memes.
All right.
I know this. That's basically like as you can tell. I'm not. I don't think Canada will go through, but I'll put them to go through. Then Colombia, Uruguay. I actually think this will be a very good game if it ends up happening. I'll actually go Colombia. I
Okay
don't
then.
think Darwin Nunez is my favorite of people, so this is strictly off of like their last performance, and also because of recency bias, how they destroyed the U.S. So it's kind of got that in my head recently. Oh my
Now
god, the rematch
this.
of ages. Give me the U.S. Just kidding. Give
uh,
me
I
Brazil.
was
I'm
like,
kidding.
all
I'm
right,
kidding.
man.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But
Uh,
imagine the scenes. Nah, obviously the last game, like I feel like the tactics were what they're gonna be if it's an actual knockout game. Like obviously the US are gonna end up shitting the bed if it comes to that. But hey man, if it ends up happening, it happens. Then we go on ahead. And then here, the Argentina, I feel like is the obvious choice over Canada, so we go Argentina. But call me a shocker, I would go Colombia over Brazil. I feel like
mm,
they're just gonna end up choking, not of like anything in particular. Basically, just literally what I've been seeing, like the inconsistency in their performances, and seeing like a different brand of football than what I used to see. Like I'm telling you, I used to see this team and be like, everybody was scared. Know they're gonna be the favorite. Now it's just like, yes, they're better than a lot of these teams, but it's because like look at the squads of some of these teams. Like they're just literally non-comparable. But I feel like if it was like other big teams, I actually wouldn't feel as confident for like in Brazil as I priorly would. So I'm just gonna throw the little upset. Colombia, obviously, like this is all gonna change based on like the knockouts, and I'm sure like we're gonna do tallying up our points for the group stages, and then we'll like redo our guesses for the actual knockouts. But if it were to end up like this, I would have Colombia as an upset versus Argentina.
okay. And
So then we get to our final, and I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I think Argentina is just too big of a dog right now at the moment. They have the fire, they have the steam. They've been like steamrolling through some of these tournaments. Obviously, a lot of people could say because of the refs, but you know what? It's not gonna change now. Like especially in one of these tournaments. So I feel like if they end up getting help, they're gonna get help, but they're gonna make their way through. Their team is just too good. Like they have so many players. Literally, they're like one of the most complete teams at the moment, and like even their bench is kind of crazy, which is scary to see. But for the bronze final, it'd obviously be Brazil. That would like not even be close. It'd be a blowout, I think.
yeah,
But yeah,
very interesting, man.
thoughts.
I was just trying to not say nothing. I was like, let me just let you finish, man.
Go
Like,
ahead.
I don't mean to flame you or make you look dumb by some of the things that you said, but um all right. So, we'll see. I'm just saying cuz I did a little more research because
Yeah.
and I know a little bit more cuz obviously we play these guys or we watch these guys a lot.
Yeah.
Um all right. So, first of all, I agree. Canada, Argentina first. Obviously they've been doing very good. They have a stacked team. They have some players out, I believe. So they didn't call up Dybala, surprisingly, even though he had a good season. Um,
Yeah.
Papu Gomez is suspended for 2 years. Because he's an idiot. What else is
Yeah.
there? I think that someone's injured. I can't remember, but oh, I can't remember, but I don't know if they have injuries or not. But Argentina is still Argentina, so obviously they're gonna put up a good fight.
Yeah.
I don't know how common it is to win it back to back in this tournament. I think Chile did it back in the day. They won it back to back, but
I can look at that really quickly.
yeah, go for it. I think they beat Argentina back to back and to win it the Copa America twice, but in a row back in the heyday when like the golden generation.
Yeah.
So I'll put them first. So all right.
Hold on,
Second,
hold on. The reigning Copa American champions. who were the first team to go back to back, was Chile in 2015 and 2016.
Oh, see, so I was right then. Yeah, see, so winning back to back is not an easy thing. So
Yep.
Argentina are the winners, so they're gonna be it's gonna be a big feat if they go back to back here. But all right, so I'm put Argentina first. But yeah, I had a feeling it was that Chile team that was. I just thought more teams had done it, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay. Okay, so Argentina first right here. Obviously, they are Argentina. And second, I'm gonna put Chile. So, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna put Chile here. So Chile, they are holding. They're that meme with the guy with the backpack and it's in strings and it's like just let it go.
Yeah.
They still have the team consisting of Alexis Sanchez, um,
Yo.
and oh, drawing a blank. There's another player. Chilean. It's not Arturo Vidal. He retired. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, that did
Yeah,
retire.
yeah, yeah. There's another Chilean player. Who is it? I'm literally drawing a blank. They have Alexis Sanchez. I think they still have Gary Medel.
Top of 15.
Bro, I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of the player I'm talking about. But Chile still has.
Uh, there. Let's see.
Yeah, even I'm looking up because I'm just like, who am I missing that they have on the team right now? Oh, Bravo. Okay, Bravo. They still have Bravo.
Yeah.
Okay, they still have Bravo. Um, but it's Alexis Sanchez.
Palacios.
Yes, and Eduardo Vargas. There you go. They still have those
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, I was drawing a blank so hard. I don't think Gary Medel's playing anymore. I don't know if I saw him or not. But
Yeah.
they are holding on to strings from the previous generation. Obviously, there was the golden generation when they won it back to back. Very big feat for the Chileans. I'm sure the fans are happy with that show out. But Chile is Chile, man. I feel like they got the pedigree, and I feel like they'll do decent. And
Yeah.
I put it could be either or swap them or Canada, but I just feel like Canada is very inexperienced, and we'll see how Jesse Marsh does with them. They got
Yeah.
destroyed by the Netherlands. They kind of rebounded a little bit when they played France, but I feel like France it was due to France underperforming and not taking it
Yeah.
seriously versus Canada like doing good. Like,
Yeah.
no offense to Canada, but I don't know. I just feel like they have too many holes. Like, I know that they play that Buchanan in the midfield. They have Eustachio, and then their midfield's pretty decent. I know they have like Sile Larin. He's a striker. They have Jonathan David, but their defense is just kind of lacking a little bit.
Yeah.
Their defense is a little lacking, and I just don't know. And they did so bad in the World Cup. It's funny because they finished above Mexico and the U.S. and they just got destroyed in their group. They did nothing,
Yeah.
and the only reason that they're third is because Peru is doing so bad right now at this very moment. They're like the bottom two in the
Yeah.
qualifiers for the World Cup. So they're doing really bad. Otherwise, I would swap them like literally, but they're doing
Yeah.
so bad. Otherwise, I would do that. But Peru's not doing good enough, so I'm put fourth, obviously. But on to Group B. All right, I'm not biased here. Ecuador is topping this group 100%. They have so much talent everywhere. The only player that I think I had seen that's out is Estupinian. He is injured, so that's a big blow for
Yeah.
them. But they have so many good players on this team, and they did so good in the World Cup. It was unfortunate that they didn't go through. Um,
You want to put Mexico first.
nah, man. Honestly, I'm more close. I'm closer to putting them third than I am first. But
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm putting Ecuador first. All right. So fourth, Jamaica is bottom fourth, 100%. Like I said, Leon Bailey refuses to play because Jamaica's unprofessional, disrespectful, and they pretty much said we don't care about the integrity of this sport. We don't care. Like you guys figured out.
Yeah.
Like you should be honored to play for us. We don't care about accommodating you guys or nothing. Like we don't give two shits. So you either play or you don't play. So he's not coming. I don't know if he's gonna come back. I'm pretty sure. I think they have some injuries, but they've taken some big blows. So they're not the same Jamaica of before that was kind of putting up somewhat of a fight. So I don't expect them to do much at all. So I'm putting them fourth.
Yeah.
So fun fact: this Venezuela side, if I remember correctly, are on a 12-game unbeaten streak.
Ooh.
So they have not lost in a while. A while.
Mhm.
So it's going to be tough between them and Mexico. Mexico's experimenting a lot right now with players. They're trying a lot of different
Yeah.
formations, see what they like. Mexico's main starting goalkeeper Malagon got injured and he's gonna be out, so he's out for the Copa America. That's a big blow for
Yeah.
them. Um, but yeah, so and they're a little struggling with the formation there. I just hope. I feel like if they play the right formation, they'll be all right. They just keep
Yeah.
playing a bunch of. They just keep playing the wrong formation. They need to give Santi more time, and they need to play
Yeah.
better play. This is some of the guys throwing into a lineup, man. Like they can't be playing Edson Alvarez at center back. I'm like his best position is CDM. They can't be doing that. I get that they're trying to mess around that. Edson Alvarez is very good that he can slot him
Yeah.
in at center back, but he's not a center back, man. He needs to be in CDM where he thrives.
Yeah.
I don't know. As long as they put up the wrong formation, I feel like they'll do decent. And obviously, I'm Mexicans. If I wasn't Mexican, I'd probably put them third. But since I want to
Yeah.
have faith in these guys, I'm gonna put them second. I
I know.
said I want
I
to.
wanted to put them second because it's just like there's no way they don't figure it out. But like they're Mexico, so they probably won't figure
Yeah,
it out.
and Venezuela is a really good side, so it comes down to
Yeah.
who they can get points out of. If they can get points out of Ecuador or Venezuela, they'll go through. Because I'm assuming
Yeah.
Jamaica's gonna end on 0 points, but yeah,
But I respect it. I respect it.
yeah. So
I'm
that's what
not.
I'm
I'm
going
not
with.
mad about this
It,
because I
it's
look. You would have put them there too.
it's tough. Like I said, if I was Mexican, I'd probably put Venezuela above them, but I'm gonna have some faith in
Yeah.
them to at least get through the group. For Group C, Uruguay of like literally, I'm not moving anything. This is staying the same.
Yeah.
Uruguay is steamrolling everybody, and everything depends on Darwizi.
Yeah.
If he balls, then they ball because everything flows through him.
And
Honestly,
he's been balling recently.
he
He
has
has been
been. He's been.
balling.
He yeah. I know. He pretty much he dropped the hattie on my boy, so he is balling.
But I feel like he's one of those players too that's very streaky. So like if he gets
Oh
on a little
yeah, for
dry
sure,
spout, dude
for
is gonna
sure.
go on a dry spell. If he starts popping off, like if he continues to pop off, dude's gonna have. They're gonna be like close, if not in the final. Like dude turns the team up a lot, and a lot is gonna be on him. But we'll see.
Yeah, if he gets in his head, he's gonna collapse and start doing horrible. So he needs to just stay concentrated and stay focused, and then they'll do well. But yeah, I'll put them first. The U.S. I'll put them second. It's self-explanatory. I'm telling you, this group is easy, bro. It's cake. There's no chance you guys. If you
It's
guys don't make it out,
not. We
bro, I
could
literally
lead.
told you, Panama is trash. Bolivia, they're bottom two, like I said in
Dark
the qualifying.
horse. Dark
Dark
horse.
horse, none of these guys are dark horses, man.
Dude.
These guys are trash. Panama is trash. I would put them again lower, but
Yeah.
Bolivia's doing that bad that I just can't see them. If this tournament was in Bolivia, then I'd be like, yeah, Bolivia's winning it all because their
Yeah.
altitude is crazy out, up here. But nah, it's not in Bolivia, so they're gonna be
Yeah.
bottom. Unless they play in Denver, then they're not gonna go anywhere. And I'm
Yup.
pretty sure there's no games in Denver, so I'm pretty sure that's
No.
that. But yeah, so that's that one. That was pretty self-explanatory. For Group D, I'm putting Colombia first.
Nice.
Colombia's been very good as well. I think they've been on a streak
Yeah.
themselves, on a run. I might have been confusing Colombia and Venezuela on the winning streak, but I
Same.
know Venezuela's been doing stupid good either way, regardless. So
Yeah.
either way, but Colombia's been doing really good. Like I said, they recently destroyed your boys 4-1.
Yup.
Um,
They did.
and they all shared the score sheet. No one player scored more than one goal, which is great. You want to see that. A good team has four or has multiple scores as opposed to just one score. That means the team
Yeah.
is fully divided and there's not one guy. It's the units, which is very good. So I think Colombia's doing very decent. So I think they'll do well. That they'll go forward and they'll get first. Brazil, I'm not gonna lie
Yeah.
to you. Like I don't care. I don't give two shits about Neymar. I'm sorry. Quote me whatever you want. Call me dumb and American. I'm not an American anyways. I'm Mexican. But my point I'm trying to say is Brazil. I don't care about Neymar. I don't care that he's not here. He wouldn't have made any difference at all. But Brazil is underperforming as form wise in general, not because they don't have
Yup.
Neymar. Neymar's not gonna do shit to this team. He's been trash.
Yeah.
He's been trash ever since he left Barcelona. His career has
Dude's
been
age is
downhill
gone.
since.
Yeah.
Since the moment he transferred out to go to PSG, he ruined the transfer market and he ruined his career. He's not winning the Ballon d'Or. I don't care what you say. Vinny will go down as a better player for Brazil. No, not for the national team, but as a whole, as a Brazilian, he'll end up as a better Brazilian than Neymar at the end of the day. I don't care what anybody says. Has nothing to do with him being a Barcelona player. It's
Yeah.
just he fell off really hard and he just kept going downhill and downhill and downhill, and then where he's at now in Saudi, and then it's just
I feel
he's
like a lot of people right now too, they're trying to push this like bias,
on
like with
that.
Neymar saying like
Yes,
Brazil, like they're connecting the Brazil thing to Neymar, and it's just like, dude, like just let it go,
it's
you,
done.
we once knew what Neymar was, and that Neymar is not the
Oh
Neymar that
yeah,
there is
he's
now with
long
injuries.
gone.
Like,
That man is
dude,
long gone.
yeah, it's just long gone. The mentality, I like the mentality could be there, but it's not. Like whenever you're partying every day and like literally just look at the shape he's in, like whenever he's playing,
Bro,
like
he looks
it's
round,
not
man.
even
Just look at his
comparable to
face,
whatever he was.
bro.
Yeah, but
Yeah, no, he's just not it. But Brazil's underperforming like crazy. I don't know what it is, but they're not doing the best at the moment. Like they left out some players. Casemiro's not here. He didn't have the best season, so I'm not surprised. They didn't
yeah,
call up Gabriel Jesus or Richarlison, but I mean, I feel like they don't really need to. I
they
mean,
wouldn't have made any
I
difference.
know
Yeah,
Richarlison plays better for Brazil, but I just can't stand Richarlison. That guy's a bum.
me neither.
Gabriel Jesus, I feel like he didn't have good enough season to merit the call up, and then Hendrick's just been insane. So,
Yeah,
but Brazil's form is very lacking,
anyways,
huh?
dude's definitely a better player, anyways,
Of
than what they would
course,
have gotten
Hendrick
with
for sure,
Jesus, and so
and Richarlison. Yeah, I agree. But they have experience over Hendrick. But that's the only thing
yeah,
they got. That's it. But Hendrick's a very promising star. We'll see how he performs with Vinny and Rodrigo. I'm excited, dude. I've been dying to see that front three because that's the future of Madrid front three right there. So I've been dying to watch these guys play, but they haven't put all three of them together yet. It's either Vinny and Endrick
Hendrick,
or
yeah,
Endrick and Rodrigo. I'm like, come on, bro. I want to see all three of my boys on the pitch at once. I want to see them
yeah.
ball. But yeah, they're underperforming like crazy. I'm putting them second here. Um, so, fun fact: Costa Rica. Keylor Navas said, "I'm not coming back for this shit show." He retired like weeks before they announced the team. He's like,
Jake,
"Nope." He's like, "I'm good. I haven't played all season long because PSG's trash and they're playing that bum Donnarumma instead of me."
yeah, dude
I
needs to
don't.
go.
Yeah, like, well, he's on a free agent now, I think. But
Yeah,
what's the word I was gonna say? He's gone, and he was all they had. I don't know how they made it so far in the 2014 World Cup. I know like everybody came together, but that was just a crazy, crazy
yeah,
underdog Cinderella story type of thing. Costa Rica, thank you, but unless you produce another generational talent like Keylor Navas, you guys aren't gonna go anywhere anytime soon.
yeah,
Otherwise, I'd swap them with Paraguay because again, Paraguay is whatever. They're okay, they're mad, but Costa Rica's just not gonna do anything. So I'll put them like this, so
yep.
this will stay like this. So on to the next thing. Okay, so this
What a great, what a great game.
I they don't this is different. I already saw the bracket the way it play out. So the
Yeah,
other side is much harder than the side that Argentina is. I'm not saying anything, but everyone's already
yeah,
saying it. The other side that Argentina if Argentina gets second in the group, uh
yeah,
what's it called? What's the word? If they get second in the group, so like regardless, it doesn't matter if Argentina gets first or second.
yeah,
They're on the easy side of
yeah. The bracket.
the bracket as opposed to the other side, which has Uruguay and Brazil
Yeah,
and Colombia and all those guys. So I don't know, man. I'm just saying that it's a little sus,
yeah.
but whatever. But my point is, I'm not putting
Well, I'm
Mexico to
telling you, if
win.
they're that's what I'm telling you. If they're gonna get help, they're gonna get help regardless. Like we just gotta face it,
Well,
move
obviously,
on.
it's just obvious here. Like, come on, man. Like, what a
Yeah,
coincidence. But my point is, this isn't gonna happen. But if Mexico
yeah,
do beat Argentina, they're making it. They have a chance at the final because there's only
yeah,
one hard team on this side, and it's Argentina. And if
yeah,
they win this, then they're going through. But that's not gonna happen. Mexico
yeah,
love getting knocked out in the round of 16. Well, this isn't. This is less teams, so it's quarterfinals. But you get this. You get the idea. They love getting.
yeah,
They like making the fourth game and then losing and going home, and then they party it up and like, woo, we made it to the first stage of the knockouts and went home. So they're
yeah.
going out to Argentina. There's no.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I know who's gonna win your tournament already.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what you think. But Argentina right here is gonna win this for sure.
Uh,
Only way this doesn't go is if Mexico starts performing like crazy and they start meshing well, or Argentina underperforms like crazy. That's my
yeah.
guess there. All right, for this one, Chile, like I said, everybody here used to be big stars, golden generation,
Yeah.
but they're like I
Once
said,
upon a time.
once upon a time, but they're way over the hill, and they're just holding on by a thread. So I'm gonna obviously tip the scale for Ecuador because Ecuador has a very good young promising team, mixing with some good veterans. So that's what I'm going here. All right, I'm going Uruguay.
Yep. Knew
So
it.
yeah, again, Brazil's been underperforming like crazy.
Uh-huh.
Uruguay's been shining. They've been doing so good. It's not even biased. That's because
Yeah.
I know they have Valverde, but Valverde is only a small piece to the big team. You know, like if everybody doesn't
Yeah.
play well, because Uruguay has some good players. You know, they got Jimenez at center back. They got Araujo, Valverde, Bentancur.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some other players, but Coates, I think he's the center back. Their goalkeeper, I think it's still freaking that guy who lives for Galatasaray, right? What the heck is his name? He's been at
Uh,
Galatasaray forever.
what's his
I
name?
forget his
I know who you're
name, but
talking about.
everybody knows what I'm talking about. He's been had his whole career there. I think he's the goalkeeper.
What's his name? What's
They
his name?
got obviously Darwizzi. Um, Uruguay got some talent, man. They got some good. They got some good players on their squad, and they're meshing well at the moment. So I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna tip the scale in their favor. Here, I'm sorry, Brian, but you guys already faced Colombia and they shat on your guys'
Yep.
chest. So
Don't blame me. I
Colombia
wouldn't
is
have
winning
had
this one here. Um, I'll say this: if you guys went up against a Chile or an Ecuador, there's a chance
Yep.
you guys had, but there's no chance I can see you guys against Colombia. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
tip
Me
them in.
neither.
And you guys have the goat Greg Berhalter, who is just the guy.
Yep. Dude needs to go.
Honestly, I don't know what the U.S. Federation is like. At this point, they're just as bad as the Mexican Federation because they're idiots.
Literally.
They're idiots. I'm like, the reason U.S. doesn't win anything is their manager because
Yep.
your guys' players aren't super good enough to win it on their own.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like France, right? Like Deschamps, like that bum. He
Yeah.
won a World Cup because this team was stacked. Like
Yeah. That dude can literally
he
do
could have told him
anything.
like, "Hey, go run laps and go kick about, and that's practice." And they won it because they had a stacked team. Like it's not that Deschamps was a
Yeah.
great manager, just saying. But my point is because those guys were stars, but your guys are like obviously need a little bit of guidance and. With the manager like that, with his hands in his pockets, and all he's worried about is pulling up in the latest hype beast shoes. You know, he always likes looking good on the
Yeah.
sideline. That's all he's worried about. It seems. I can't believe they brought back that bald fraud, but as a Mexican fan, I'm happy they did because that's very, 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 very
Yeah.
dumb. But hey, all power to you guys. But it's okay. We're both our federations are in shambles. So what else is new?
Literally.
CONCACAF is doomed, but eh. All right. So next one. So Argentina, Ecuador. I'm gonna put Argentina.
Hmm.
Like I said, they're much stronger than Ecuador. Ecuador had a very good showing, like I said, the World Cup, but Argentina take this. Colombia, Uruguay.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a banger of a game. If this happens, this is gonna be
If it
such
happens,
a
that'll be
good
crazy.
game. But I'm going Uruguay here. Um,
Oh,
um
I actually would have had you having Colombia win the whole thing because I don't.
nah,
Not, I'm gonna spoil it, but I think you're gonna have Uruguay winning based off like you saying that like Argentina wouldn't go win back to back, or like how
nah.
you said.
It's not just that. I feel like Uruguay and Colombia are much stronger right now than Argentina.
Yeah,
I know Argentina's only lost one game since they won the World Cup, but I don't know. I feel like they're not the same scary team that they
yeah,
were back then. Even with all the help, I just can't see it. But moving on to the final. So third place team, I'm gonna give it to Colombia.
hmm,
If this happens, this is a huge accomplishment. All Colombians should be happy
yeah,
about this. This is something to grow. A lot of the guys that they have are young, so this is something to grow on for the World Cup.
yeah.
Um, and then for right here, oh, I forgot to mention. So Brazil is mid-table in the qualifiers for the World Cup, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, they're like I think fourth, so they're doing really bad right now.
Yeah,
So they're doing really bad. I forgot to mention that one. Yeah, they're not doing the best. At the top is literally like Argentina and Uruguay, and I think Uruguay is the only team that doesn't have a single loss. And I think
yeah,
Uruguay beat both Brazil and Argentina, I
yeah,
believe, or they tied it. I can't remember which one, but Uruguay is on a good run of form, and they're going in on a high. But yeah, so obviously I'm tipping Uruguay to win it all. Like,
hmm,
I feel like they're doing really good. Not the bias towards Argentina, because if I was really biased, I would have had them knocked out in the last round. But Uruguay is gonna win it
yeah,
all, in my opinion. I feel like they're really good. Like between Uruguay and Colombia, they're gonna win it. That's my guess.
yeah.
Those are my two guesses right there. Um,
Decent,
we'll
decent.
see what happens, but yeah. So that is a Copa America predictor. be. Let me see. How much time have we been rolling? Because I think it's only like about 40 minutes. We can do. We'll do like
Yeah.
a quick recap on the first round for the Euros. But basically, before we end it off, Brian, I'll have you pick it off. But top goal scorer, player of the tournament, and goalkeeper of the tournament.
Oh, for the Copa America.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. Goal scorer. I want to go. Oh, there's a
You
couple.
can do
Oh,
two if
are we
you
doing the
want.
runner-up?
We can do two if you want.
Okay.
What we'll do is we decided off camera that for these we'll do a point for correct and then we'll do a half point for your runner up. So if a runner up gets it, we'll do a half point. So but yeah, go for it. Give me your main guy and your runner up.
Okay, so for my goal scorer, I'm gonna say, oh my god, it's because I want to say Vinny or Endrick is one, but I don't know which one I want to put one, and I don't want to be boring and put them one and two.
I wouldn't do it
So
because yeah,
yeah, I'm just gonna
don't put your eggs all
go.
in one basket. Because what if Brazil get knocked down in the group stage and you're out
Yeah,
of
that's
luck?
why. Okay, you know what? I'm doing this. Darwin Nunez one. He'll be my
Okay.
goal scorer.
Darweezy.
And then, so if he throws, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Cause I'm telling you, if dude has one bad performance, it's over. Like, dude's gonna shit the bed the rest of the tournament.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna throw all my eggs in the basket there, and then just to be safe, I'll go Vinny second instead of Endrick. I know Endrick has a lot. Like, he's the one that's actually been scoring the goals right now, and he's literally like the person that knows exactly where to be at the exact right time. Like,
Well, I
dude
mean, Vinny's
understands
been feeding
positioning.
him, so
Yeah, dude understands positioning so much.
he's
But
just
like,
like Jude.
yeah, no, you know what? Put Hendrix as my runner up. What am I saying? I'm an idiot, bro.
Hendrick, all
Like,
right.
yeah, I just don't want to put him up because he's so young. But like, dude,
Hey,
young
he's him,
age
man.
doesn't. Yeah, age doesn't matter anymore at this point.
Nah, this guy's
I'm just
been
gonna go
performing
him.
since 16, man. He's
I
been
like
balling.
self-convinced myself, like telling myself the reasons why. Okay, so we're doing. Okay, so I'm gonna have Darwin first, and then I'll have Hendrix second, and then what else are we doing?
Player of the tournament and then
Oh, yeah,
goalkeeper.
player of the tournament. I'll do. Who do I want to do? You know what? I'll put Endrick because I feel like he's gonna score a couple of goals and like they're gonna like make the age thing a big deal and he's gonna end up winning it based off the age.
The PR.
And
the
yeah,
PR. Oh,
literally.
PR.
And then
Runner up.
and the runner up, who don't want to be the runner up? Who don't want to be the runner up? Oh my god, I feel like there's actually a lot of choices. You know what? Nah, that's that's dumb. Um, dude, I don't know. We'll come back to that.
All right, give me your
Let me think
goalkeeper.
about that. Let me think about my goalkeeper. I'll do Emiliano Martinez,
Okay.
just because I feel everybody else is kind of mid.
Oh, I remember Uruguay's goalkeeper now. Muslera.
Oh
Muslera.
yeah,
I
dude,
remember.
who do
I
I want
remember now.
to be? Like,
You didn't
it's
give a
because I
runner up
regret.
for your goalie.
I know it's because I regret my player of the tournament for for the Euros, even though like Jude has like literally scored already, but like I regret it. I don't want to make the same mistake.
It's all good,
Oh my.
man. This is for funsies, so it's all good. We're not Paqueta here. We don't have money on the line. We don't have our pinky on the chopping block or our thumbs. They're gonna take our thumbs.
You know what? I feel like if not Mexico, if
All
Argentina goes far, it'll be because of Messi. So I'll just put Messi.
right, fair. And
I
then your
wanted to throw someone
backup.
up from Colombia.
You haven't given your backup goalie or your backup player.
Oh, my backup goalie. My backup goalie. Oh, you know who I'm going for my backup goalie? Matt Turner,
Tyler,
baby.
huh?
Matt Turner, the
I
U.S.
forgot who your guys' goalkeeper was for some reason. I was like, all right,
Oh.
man. Hey.
Big Uncle's gonna say Tim Howard.
No, I almost said Tyler Adams. I guess he's in goal now. I don't even know. I forgot you
Nah,
guys
Matt Turner.
goalkeepers.
Matt Turner.
Yeah. Okay. Now backup player.
Actually, put Matt Turner first, and then I'll put
Okay.
Martinez second.
All right then.
He
All right.
saves the U.S. a lot, so like.
Yeah. But your defense has to be on par. And your defense is kind of
Yeah.
lacking right now.
Yeah. But
But
go ahead.
all right, backup player of the season of the tournament.
I did.
What was it?
Did I?
No, you said Messi, and then that was it. Oh no, Endrick said Endrick and Messi. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Okay, my
I
bad.
said Andrew Messi.
All right. Well, mine's already easy. I already have mine picked out. All right. Top goal scorer. I'm going Darwizzy, and then I already had her mind too. It's funny we keep thinking alike. And then for second, I'm gonna go Messi because he's
Yeah.
close. So I forget. I don't know his name. I'm sorry, but he's Peruvian, I think.
Yeah.
Him and Messi are close to breaking the record for the most goals in the tournament. And the person that held it, I think it's 1958. So it's an old record. The guy who holds it, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's Peruvian. I forget his name. I'm sorry, but I guess he's also injured right now, so it's not looking good. But Messi has a shot at that, but. So I'm gonna put Messi second because obviously a lot of the things go through him. And then all right, so player of the tournament, I'm going Valverde first.
Again with the defensive.
Valverde is
Bit of
not
a
a defensive
defensive.
midfielder.
No, I know, but like I'm saying, like you could have gone like a striker or something. But
It's
again with
not.
the
It's not
midfielder.
always. I know, but it's not always a
Yeah.
striker that wins. I feel like that's the goal scoring one. But
Yeah.
I'm going Valverde first, and then second. Well, this is based off obviously because if Uruguay make it to the final, they gotta have a player up in there. So I'm going Valverde.
That's why I wanted to throw Darwin up for mine, but I was like, dude, I can't have him for both goal scorer and player of the tournament.
Yeah, and then I'll go next. I'll go Vinny for two.
Yeah.
And then goalkeeper. That's tough, man. I don't even know who these goalkeepers are, man. Let me see.
Do you know you want to say Matt Turner?
No, sir. I'll go Martinez because he's such an annoying goalkeeper. I can't stand him. I'll go Martinez 1, and then a 2. I'll go Allison.
Nice.
Yeah. That's based off of that. So those are the guys I got there. But yeah. So that's that. We're gonna jump over to the Euros, but let us know what your predictions are. What do you think is gonna win it all? What do you think of our predictions, of our guesses? Comment. Let us know what you think. I feel like we did pretty good. Not too many bias.
Yeah, ours actually wasn't that different. The only thing we basically switched was the Canada,
the winners,
Canada, Chile, and then the Mexico.
Venezuela. Honestly, it'll go either or. These two will be the ones duking it out. The Ecuador got it in the bag. It's tough, man, but we'll see what happens. This is the same. You put these guys up here, but I just feel like Colombia got it a little bit better. But it could go either or, honestly. Same, but I feel like it's gonna go that way too. But yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. Not too biased. People can't call us crazy, but like I said, we pay attention to this side more, this side of the world more than the other side, so it's a little more knowledgeable, not so crazy. But yeah. So
when we actually start guessing the actual group stage, it'll get a little bit more interesting because then we'll have watched them already. We'll know who's actually like performing and not performing.